Ever buy something to realize it was actually a bootleg this entire time? Well, I did. And welcome back to Album Reviews episode 12. And this time we're reviewing an unofficial Nirvana album. It's a live show recorded 1990, Hollywood Palladium, Los Angeles, California. And what's funny, this title, California Uberales, that isn't even closely related to Nirvana. They're from Seattle. And this title, so if you believe it or not, is taken from a song by the 80s punk group The Dead Kennedys. And I know the covers on here are similar to The Dead Kennedys, their debut album cover, Fresh. I don't remember the title, but I'm surprised they kept the title in for Nirvana. So, this is pretty much a list of their live show. They got Love Buzz, Floyd the Barber, Scoff, Dive, About a Girl, Spank Through, Imodium, In Bloom, School, Been a Sun, Negative Creep, and Blue. Kinda sad they didn't perform my favorite one, Downer, but better than nothing, I guess. And it turns out Mind Control Records here. They're an unofficial record people group. It was limited to 500 copies, so I have a 1 in a 500 piece, apparently. Probably to avoid legal repercussions, but still. And you're wondering, how did I find out that this is unofficial? Well, it was all by mistake. I was trying to look up this album on Apple Music, see if I could find recordings of the live show on there, but I couldn't, and so I went on Discogs to see. And then so I looked and I found it, and it said Mind Control Records, Mind 777. If you look here, it says Mind 77 on here. Turns out it was unofficial this entire time. And so, how am I coping with owning an unofficial vinyl for one of my favorite bands? Well, I got a plan. I'm going to buy one of their official ones as an official album. I'm probably leaning towards In Utero because that was the final one and had Milk It. It had Francis Farmer Will Have a Revenge on Seattle. It had Tourette's, All Apologies, and also the 3 bonus tracks from the deluxe edition, which all have crazy, insane names like Gallons of Rubbing Alcohol Flowing Through the Strip, and the other two. Yeah, the other two. But I guess it isn't too bad. Makes her a nice set piece, addition to the collection. If I showed you the whole thing, you probably wouldn't tell, because it's not too bad to own one. I mean, I feel like if Kurt was still around, he might honestly be honored that an underground scene is still picking up his records, picking up his live shows, instead of trying to be like, no, take those down. Now, the record company on their hand would definitely be like, take those down, but I don't think Kurt would. Honestly, he doesn't seem to be the overprotective about his copyright type. So, got a nice set of photos on the back cover. You got you got a smaller listing of the live show, and you've actually got an advertisement for a concert by Sonic Youth, which is also held by Nirvana and the Stone Temple Pilots. And actually, as regrettably as it may be, I have one of the Stone Temple Pilots albums on CD. Did I ask for it? No. Do I want it? No. Am I a Stone Temple Pilots fan? Hell no. But it's kind of cool, I guess, that I got one. Probably going to trade it somewhere at the record store, though. Get money to get something I actually want. Like Nirvana, In Utero, trying to think of MCR, Paramore, Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, maybe even. System of a Down. Try Slipknot out, because listened to them at the end of last year, but I started listening to them a little more recently. Super good, super good. Could not recommend them more. But this is my bootleg episode, so thank you for coming in, thank you for watching, and if you have any recommendations for things to listen to, put them in the comments. I will probably cover them, probably check them out. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.